For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world.
Is this real life?
Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
First of all, very few people listen to your radio show. That's the good news. Which happens to be to check out the ratings.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
I don't know how to put this, but...
All right, everybody, welcome to a Tuesday night, 9 o'clock, Valken Core Live, paintball's largest show, biggest budget. I am Andrew A-Train Holland, the Supreme Commander of the Valken Corps, and your host for tonight. Sitting next to me is Chad Carter. Nice. Chad, we got a little hum in your studio, so we're going to get Melissa and Javier, who's on one strike, in our studio. We've got a great special guest for you tonight. First thing we're going to do is let you know that this show is brought to you by Valken Sports and Air Ups. We'll have a nice little graphic for next week, but we hope you all had a wonderful Memorial Day, and we hope you have a bunch of gummies because we're going to e-celeb out. We also have a big contest, which we're going to announce, but the first thing we're going to do is run to a quick commercial about a great way to get people into the game. It's called Gotcha by Valken Sports. So check this out. We're back. We are back. For those of you just tuning in to the chat, welcome to Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, Valken Core Live, episode number 42. Show where you get to hear about events in your area, participate in a weekly giveaway, and join in the conversation with our special guest of the week. And the show where all your dreams could come true, or we could just pick on Damian Ryan, whatever floats your boat. Thank you for joining us tonight live from the studio of Valken Core at Valken Studio 220. It's a nice little gift I got from the upper management in Muscle Shoals, Alabama, brought to you again by the graciousness of Valken Sports and Air Ups. So, Chad, are you still there, buddy? We can see you, we can hear you, we can experience all the glory that is the e-celeb, Chad Carter. Woo! You know, we turn and burn them, Chad, we turn and burn interns pretty good. And so my apologies to Steve. My apologies to Steve. Hey! We love it.
The only Andrew A-Train Home, who is the host of Valken Core Live.
Cool. We'll get the audio fixed up. Steve, welcome to the Valken Core Live. You're on strike one. Yes, Chad does a lot of voiceover work, and it's hard on his stuff. So it absolutely would not be the quality of our connection, because we have dedicated stuff. But bear with you, Chad. We hope your voice is feeling better. Thanks for the great introduction. Always great to have your floating head back. And we can see pretty much everything you're typing in the chat, except stupid things. We just ignore those. We are live, so this could happen really cool or really disastrous. But either way, it's going to be an hour of entertainment in your life you don't get back. We encourage you to share this broadcast on social media. So easy to share, even Damien can do it on a Sunday.
Oh.
Ouch. When you share, it helps keep show hosts like myself and Chad from living on the street and swimming in your pool late at night in a dismal depression-based alcohol-fueled stupor. So keep your neighborhood safe and keep me out of your pool. Share the broadcast.
Sure.
Yeah. Now tonight we're doing something different. I mean, we can do it. Well, we'll ask our special guest if we want to do a viewer giveaway. But tonight, courtesy of AirUps, we're giving away an inflatable AirUps seat. They're just being awesome, and they're a great sponsor and supporter of the show. How do they get entered tonight, Chad?
All right. So, well, it's very easy, Train. Comment below in the interactive chat and share this show on social media. I'll be watching for the best comment of the evening with a constant update on who is in the lead. The more you interact in the chat, the more you have a chance to win. Again, we'll announce the winner live just before we end the broadcast so that you will know tonight if you can plant your happy behind in one of those fancy air-up seats filled with tushy comfort-free American air. Excellent.
Well, that's awesome. So the more they comment, we're looking for the best comment of the night. Tonight's show, we'll be talking with special guest Kevin Rudulph, one of my best personal friends for life ever. He's a big fan of mine, has been for years. And he's from the Valken South. So before we introduce any guests, we're going to do just a blanket birthday. We have kind of a tropical storm moving through the studio, so we didn't get time to do birthdays, so we're going to double up on birthdays. Actually, I think we'll skip that because we have such a huge guest. But if it is your birthday today or otherwise, Chad, wish him a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
See? And he didn't
Cody
even
Higgins,
screw up your name.
Midwest, Chaz, Tennessee, Pacific.
We did
Chop,
remember
chop, chop.
We did remember Audra's birthday.
Yeah, Audra.
And birthdays, as always, are brought to you by Potter's Valken Grill, where nobody beats our meat. So more to come on that.
Nobody.
We're going to cut to commercial real quick, and then we're going to welcome our special guest. Make sure you're typing in there. In the chat, we can see it. And let's do one from a sponsor that really, when you need a sponsor, you need them to back you up. But at this sponsor, they promise to let you down one more time. So here we go. Check this out.
We know that life throws you twists and turns, yet most are not expecting the unexpected. We understand that the sun setting is a part of life. Here at Damien Ryan Funeral Homes, located conveniently next to the Sonic Drive-In, you can trust the process with us. Because when you need us most, we want to let you down one last time. Open on Sundays, featuring a nacho bar.
I do love some tacos.
I had tacos tonight. They are delicious.
For Taco
Those are
Tuesdays.
the best, though.
Well, that is Damien Ryan Funeral Homes when you need them most. They want to let you down one last time. In unrelated news, welcome to the show our guest, Kevin Rudulph, and little Caden Rudolph. Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy to be here.
Long-time listener, first-time caller, right?
That's correct.
Awesome. Well, welcome to the show. Caden, we really want to thank you for being here. What's your favorite part of the show, Caden?
My favorite part of the show is like mostly the funny parts and the birthday parts.
The birthday parts.
Watching Mr. Chad mess up everybody's name.
Yeah.
You like the rants?
With the cheetah jammies, we like them too. You know, we pay lots of money for that. So we'll talk to you later about what do you want to be when you grow up?
A paintball player.
I'd recommend dentist, but chase your dream. Chase your dreams.
That's a close second.
Yeah, we'll talk about that one later.
Dentist, chiropractor. There's a couple things you could do there. Corporate litigation attorney. I mean, you got to think outside the box.
Endless options.
Well, we're going to definitely get to talking about being a professional paintball player. For those of you that don't know, number 7 from Infamous, one of the little playmakers in the game. How long you been playing pro?
I've been playing pro for about 10 years, 11 years now.
Jeez, you can commit some good felonies and still be in prison.
This is true.
Right. True. Now, have you been on one team your whole career, or I mean, you're like a Cal Ripken and?
I mean, I've pretty much been on Infamous my whole career. I moved around a little bit just to try, and experience a few other things in the sport and kind of feel it out. But Infamous has always been my home. It's always just been a family to me, and it's a big part of my life. So definitely been on Infamous probably 95% of my career.
That's awesome. Well, and is it just styles or just the styles of play, or is it the people or the playbook or? It's been a little bit of both. The people have always made it feel like home, and it's always been kind of my style. Travis has always been a huge supporter and keeping me in the game, and not just playing paintball, but within the industry, and as well as a designer. So it's just I've meshed really well with the team, and now it's just a part of me. That's awesome. Well, listen, we want you to join in on events because we usually kick to events. Oh, broadcast interrupted. Thanks. Jazinski net.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Sean Jean's in the house.
Melissa, is our broadcast still going, or is it? Melissa, you had one job here today, and that was to monitor and let the new guy learn. Help me out.
We broke the internet.
Yeah, in terms video lag. Guys, we're going to work out. This is broadcasting through a tropical storm that's coming through, so we don't know what... Callie is crashing the interwebs, Sean Jean says. So...
Well, high score. Did I break it?
Almost.
I think we're back.
Okay, we're good. It's just laggy. We'll deal with the lag. Guys, hang in there. We can still see what you... I'm sorry, what's that, Chad?
Be alert.
Yes, we can hear you. Okay, so we know it's lag. We're going to put up with a little bit of it just because of the storm. Bear with us because we will be giving away the air ups today. So we're going to do events. I think we're back now. Melissa's giving me the thumbs up. But let's do events. If this is the part of the show where Chad is watching the chats. You can be one of the cool kids. Yep. And you can be one of the cool kids that actually shows up to events and finds out where they're brought to you by, or where they're happening and who's going and all that stuff. This is brought to you by the extreme generosity of Air Ups, the bunker system with a virtually impenetrable construction and a soft, chewy center. You can find out more at airups.com. So Chad's watching the chat. This is where you try to get him to laugh. He'll be picking the best comment of the night for Troll of the Night. Now, that's a different award than best comments. So, Chad, you got your work cut out for you. From all the comments in the chat, remember to keep them clean, keep them funny, and keep them coming. Right, Caden?
Right.
No naughty words. Okay. Callie, feel free to jump in here anytime you want as well.
Sure.
On events. So we're going to go to events. And the first one I would like to tell you about, I can't tell you about because I'm refusing to support it on principle. And that would be the event that we're not promoting as the Plum Life Cash Bash. June 2nd and 3rd at the Paintball Club of Choctaw, Oklahoma in Choctaw, Oklahoma. Won't be doing it because the owner here is shown on your screen, Bunker Monkey 456 on Instagram. You guys need to revolt. He refuses to come on the show, and I believe that he needs to serve the people. So we will not be promoting the Plum Life Cash Bash. I mean, we'd love to tell you about all the cash prizes that they're giving away, and it's a new league where you don't have to pay for your IDs, but we can't. I have to be a person of principle. Moving on, Battlefield, Pennsylvania, June 1st and 3rd. EMR Paintball in New Milford, Pennsylvania. You know what? What is the word of the night? Infamous. Infamous. Okay. Infamous. So. Yep, he's in. Okay. Battlefield, Pennsylvania. That's happening up in the Northeast. Red versus Blue, Mike Johnson's Revenge at Command Decisions War Game Center in Taylorsville, North Carolina, June 9th, up in the Appalachian. That's going to be a good one. You ever played at Command Decisions, Callie?
I have not. I really want to get out there, though.
Sneak with Potter and I out to Full Gap.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the Stomping Grounds video on it on the Valken YouTube channel, and I can tell you it definitely looks like a field that I would love to go check out and play some games on it.
And you should. We had one coworker come a few years ago, just for added support because the Valken team could use all the support. Couldn't play on Sundays. Didn't know what to do.
I wonder what guy that was.
Yeah, but
which guy that was.
You do all the days, right?
Did he let you down one last time?
It was one of many, but
one of them.
You should hop in with the Potter and come out to that one. I like that one. We'll get to that. Game of Bones at EMR Paintball in New Milford, Pennsylvania. June 9th and 10th. Come play for King Potter. Do you know this guy, Caden?
Mm-hmm.
Which guy?
Hold on, we'll show him. We'll do it again. That guy. You let me know if you know who that is. We'll keep doing them, okay? So come play for King Potter at the Game of Bones. Also that same weekend at Blast Camp in Hobart, Indiana in the Midwest, Mad Max, presented by Red Feather Paintball. And the world's largest paintball event, Oklahoma D-Day Adventure Park in Wyandotte, Oklahoma, June 11th through 16th. Either take a shower in the local water or bring the tick spray, but bring thousands of friends to...
Definitely both.
Yeah. You guys got to play that a couple years ago.
Yeah, I think it was last year actually. We had a good group of guys come out there from the team, and it was definitely a blast. There's a lot of walking, but it's still a ton of fun. It's definitely worth it, and there's a lot of people out there playing. So we had a blast, and I have a feeling we're gonna have some more guys out there this year.
Well, I think it was cool. Well, that's great. It was cool that not only after the event, you guys got to play in like camouflage jerseys, which we'll get to, but you stayed an extra day to practice for. It was Atlantic City, I believe. Yeah,
we kind of made a nice little weekend out of it, where we did a little bit of just playing for fun, which is something that we don't get to do as a full squad a lot of times. But we decided to come play a day at Oklahoma D-Day, and then go and practice the layout the next day. And it was a nice little balance of fun and preparing for the event.
Well, and a lot of the players from around there got a chance to experience and hang out with some of the pros, and watch you guys practice or scrim with you, which I think is really cool.
And we're also out there running around and getting dirty and shooting as much paint as we can. So, next thing you know, you look over and you got Thomas Taylor and a little bunker next to you taking fire. It's pretty cool.
You know what? I'm going to make a note on that because I got questions. Will is here. Just letting you all know, Will is here.
Which Will?
Valken Will. Selfies with Will Valken.
Oh. Everybody gets selfies.
No, he's slippery. What's that?
Ben is here as well.
He's
Ben?
awake. Outstanding. Yeah. Andy Wolford's in here, a bunch of people. Hey, let's get through events. Battle for Bunker Hill, GRC Paintball in Angelica, New York, in the Northeast, June 16th through 17th. I think we're going to be swinging up to that one. That should be fun. Let me see. Okay, D-Day. No, Atlantic City that's the 9th, right? No. June 9th. It's one of those weekends. I know it's just crazy and I've got to drive all over the country, but... Cell Team 6, June 16th through 17th in the Northeast at Cousins Paintball in Manchester, New Jersey. You can probably find Will. He's hiding under there. But, yep, you can try to get your selfie with Will. Here, we'll scoot him over. There he is. And Battle for the Wastelands at Sniper's Den Paintball in St. Paul, Oregon. Well, it's all right. Chris, we'll bring him back. So that's happening in the Pacific. That's where our telephone poles come from, is Oregon. Fall of Blackbeard, Pumpers Pandemonium at EMR Event Park, New Milford, Pennsylvania, July 6th through 8th, up in the Northeast. GRC's Walking Dead, Saviors versus Survivors in GRC Paintball in Angelica, New York, July 9th through 10th, up in the Northeast. Invasion of Normandy, one of the greatest displays of capitalism in the game. Skirmish USA, Albrightsville, Pennsylvania, July 13th through 15th in the Northeast. The Battle for Iwo Jima at Big Indian Paintball in Perry, Georgia, July 28th through 29th in the South. And AVM Reborn, you can come play for General Callista at Mount Doom Paintball in Hanceville, Alabama, October 5th through 7th. I've actually been to that field. It's pretty clever. It reminds you why you play paintball. Blast Camp Paintball and Airsoft in Hobart, Indiana. You can play number 1 in a 3-year annual series, a two-day event called DEF CON 1. Now, that's one you did talk about trying to get up to. Kevin?
You got to come up to that one, Callie.
Oh, yeah.
Which one?
DEF CON 1 at the missile base.
Oh, yeah. I've heard tons of things about that. I mean, come on. It's a missile base.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that ends any conversation you ever have. You could tell somebody you're a ninja, astronaut, sniper, SEAL Team 4 millionaire who invented the longer-lasting light bulb, and the other guy can say, I own a missile base.
Yeah. I mean, just naming off random places you would want to play paintball. I mean, come on. Base.
Missile base.
Exactly.
So, I know Andy Potter's coming up for that one. Might be able to sneak in there. Never know. And it will be confirmed, Andy Potter's Valken Grill, where nobody beats your meat, is going to be at Blast Camp. Next event, Vipers Paint Wars at EMR Event Park, New Milford, Pennsylvania, September 21st through 23rd in the Northeast. And the last on our list, finally, but definitely not the worst, Indy Paintball Battleground in Greedwin, Indiana, is September 29th through 30th. Z. No description, just Z. Or for the Canadians, Z. That's happening in the Midwest. And that was events.
Boom.
Brought to you by Air Ups. And I've got some great ideas for commercials for Air Ups that are probably going to make it so you guys should not drink. Now, does Infamous use Air Ups? Infamous.
Oh, Infamous. Yeah, I mean, I would love to have one of those little seats that they make.
Well, we're giving away one tonight. Chad, who is the comment of the night? Well, who's the troll of the night? That's what we really got to find out.
Yeah. Well, we got just a lot of broing going on right now. Like, I miss you guys. Can't wait to play with you. You know, I'm not seeing much trolling.
No trolling? All right,
no,
well, I'm going to hold off the award.
There's a lot of broing going on, like bro hugs and
Roll Tide?
high fives and stuff, and knuckle bumps.
Nice.
Everybody's happy that Ben's in here, you know.
Is anyone rolling Tide?
Yeah, I seen one. Seen one roll tide.
Okay.
Lot of love for Net Factory in here right
Well, guys,
now.
I want you to make sure to put your questions for Callie Rudolph in the chat. Actually, we have a question. Somebody wanted to say hi. Do you know Mr. Evan, Caden?
Ooh. Remember Evan?
Yes.
Yeah, and he's always angry. Well,
He was definitely angry the one time he got to play gotcha against Caden.
Yeah, because I heard you just ran up and made a fool of him. You took his bunker away, yeah. Well, he says, good evening, Caden. So he's in there. Show the kid Callie the real MVP. We got some good ones. Wow, everybody, Caden, you can come on the show. Everybody behaves.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, but if you keep it coming real fast, I don't know how fast he can read, but I'd take your chances.
Kalissa's got the best one so far as, you know.
What's the comment?
What was it? Nobody beats Potter's meat.
No truer words have been spoken.
I know. I mean, she said it hands down. Nobody touches his meat, so.
Okay,
Must be true.
Callista is in the race for the air up seat. We have one of those. We have one of those, Callie, at the Valken compound.
Sweet.
That
That's awesome.
We throw it right on the concrete and everything, or stones. Guys, if you're just tuning in, guys and gals, I have to be cool. We are on show 41. Our special guest is Kevin Callie Rudolph from Infamous. Word of the night tonight is Infamous.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Okay. So enjoy your libations as they come up. We get through, and we've also got Chad, the co-host, the floating head of Chad Carter, and I am A-Train. So we are going to do. See if I had this set up. It was pretty cool. Listen, we're going to go to commercial real quick. We're going to come back, and we're going to spend the rest of the time with Callie Rudolph. We're going to hit you with a public service announcement. Because we're such a big broadcasting network, we have to have this public service announcement. We get a lot of demand for it. We're going to have more coming out very shortly. But please gather the kids around the computer like Mr. Caden, and we'll discuss team killing. It's very serious. Pay attention.
The big stuff. Who do you think you are? It's the big stuff. You're never gonna get my love.
Really? You do that? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
Joe, from Valken.
At 3 o'clock in the morning?
Whoa.
Give me this. Hello? Who is this?
Joe with Valken?
What are you wearing, Joe from Valken?
Hoodie and shorts?
She sounds hideous.
Well, he's a guy, so...
All right, so this is one for, it's a giant one. We found somebody entered, just sent in selfies with Will. And I believe this is a young fella, just new to the game, doesn't have any friends. Why are you laughing, Chad? That's just a horrible thing to laugh about.
I'm sorry. Sean Jean wants to know what brand of booster seat Callie uses.
Ouch. You know what? We're going to get to the questions. First, we want to say thank you to D Block, who's new into the game, doesn't have any friends. So we hope you make some friends, buddy. But you were slick enough to get some selfies with Will. Good job for you, buddy. Let's go. Yeah, let's go to the. Everybody got your gummies. The word of the night is infamous.
Oh, we got gummies.
All right. You got gummies?
Yeah, we got some gummies.
Excellent.
Yes.
So we put it out there on Facebook to open up for any questions. Boy, the internet just jumped on that opportunity, Callie. We're going to do the Fast Five. We'll kick off that way. So these questions are going to come at you. Answer as quick or as long as you can. Ready? By the way, the Fast Five is brought to you by the Valken Code, the marker that hits harder than its weight class. Dependability and performance in a small package, available online or at your local Valken dealer, the Valken Code. All right, Fast Five with Callie Rudulph. First marker.
First marker was a Titman 98 custom.
Okay. First big event.
First big event was Philly 2003. I didn't even play. I just went and watched, and just to watch 10-man, and it was awesome.
That's cool. Who brought you into paintball?
I would have to say into tournament paintball was basically Steve Rabikoff. I became friends with his son, and he helped get me to the field and take care of me and put me through the grinder, and here we are now.
Nice. It's interesting because you don't act like friends when I see you at work. Justin Rabikoff.
It's a love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
But I know he likes me more than his own kids. So either way.
That's great. Bucket list dream event.
Bucket list dream event. I'm gonna have to go with Fold the Gap.
Really? Okay.
We're gonna have to get there.
I think Potter can clear a seat.
I think so too.
You know when that happens is right after World Cup.
Awesome, perfect.
So besides running back home.
Yeah, usually I don't get to go to all the events just because we're traveling around for the tournament series.
Right.
But if it's after the last event, then boom, I'm in there.
Good to go. Well, you can take your trophy. You can take your World Cup. There you go.
Gotta make extra room then.
Smash the heart.
Would that be an infamous trophy?
What's up?
He said, would it be an infamous trophy?
It'd be covered in champagne and beer.
Sweat and mud and...
Yep. Sand.
Yep. A little bit of your enemy's tears.
Probably some chipped teeth.
Questions from Facebook. Ruff says, do you want Zulu pants back?
I would rock some Zulu pants for sure.
Okay.
I might have to get mine custom tailored though for the the ankle area, but other than that, I'm in.
No, I think the Zulu was always closed ankle, but yeah.
Perfect.
Will Whitley says, how does your wife handle the rigors of professional paintball traveling?
I mean, she's honestly the rock of everything that I get to do in paintball. She stays home and takes care of the kids. She's been my number one fan since day one, and she's also been with me through starting out as a professional paintball player all the way up until now, where we have kids and we going to college and traveling. She's definitely been there to support, and she loves going to the events and getting out there too, and she knows it's a big family, and if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be able to get to travel and play paintball like I do. So
are the wives like extra teammates then?
Oh, they keep us in check. They make sure we're where we're supposed to be, and I mean, without them, it'd be real tough. So,
Caden, we appreciate you brushing your hair, but watch out how much you pick your nose when everybody's watching.
Hey, Callie, here's another one from Facebook. Dylan's brother wants to know, what's your preferred hair product?
My preferred hair product? Well, it comes in a yellow bottle. You can get it at any over-the-counter place. It's like a glue. I don't even know what it's called, honestly. I'll have to hit them up for a sponsorship, and we'll talk next time I come on the show.
It's probably tested on some endangered animal because you haven't read the label.
No, I haven't read the label, but I haven't lost any of my hair yet, so I think I'm doing okay. Knock on wood.
Ouch. I think Chad
You
and
throwing that thing? I used to have hair like you.
What's your favorite product?
Shaving cream and a Bic.
My favorite hair product is a baseball cap.
Yeah.
Sean Jean asks the same thing. Is it all about the hair?
No.
Okay. Will Whitley, you get to ask Will Whitley one question. What do you ask?
Will Whitley. If he was going to change one rule in tournament paintball, what would it be?
Will, you're on the spot. Until we get to that, would you vote for A-Train for president? Bill Moffitt says.
Oh,
it's okay.
A-Train for president. If A-Train's running for president, I might also get in there as well.
Wow. Running mates or opposing candidates?
I don't know. To be decided.
Okay, we'll leave that one open. Caden, this one is for you. Besides your dad, who's your favorite Infamous player? Well, real quick, I'm sorry. What's your favorite paintball team?
That's easy. Your favorite paintball team? Say it loud.
Infamous.
All right. Thanks. Besides your dad, yeah, we'll let him catch up. Besides your dad, who's your favorite Infamous player? Take your time. Don't look at Dad.
Just say one.
Just say one.
Say it out.
Thomas.
Thomas.
Ooh.
Oh. Callie.
That's a good one.
That's a very good one. I like Thomas Taylor because I get to take a lot of pictures and he does his own stunts. Speaking of which, Callie, what is Thomas Taylor made out of? He seems to be indestructible.
You're telling me, man, that guy. I've been playing with him for a long time, and even if we weren't on the same team, it was always one of those things where it's like, where's Thomas at? Because he's coming. He impresses me every time we get out there. Last event he really showed his true colors. Taking a knee injury and just continuing to play the whole weekend like he was possessed. It was awesome. He's a warrior. He's definitely a warrior. I have no idea what he's made out of.
Jeez.
Superhuman.
And he seems like he's still hanging. He had that severe ankle injury.
Sure.
I've seen him running with a limp ankle, and he just doesn't stop.
His paintball, right? Yeah. I mean, he's playing paintball like we would play golf for the rest of our life. He's still just kicking it, playing paintball, playing first in the snake, taking a beating on his body, and he not only did he hurt his knee that event, but the weekend before he broke his pinky. So it was like he's just taking a beating and was rolling with it, and it seems like he loved it.
He's got to have good major medical.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, when you play, I always thought you were more of a snake player, but I see you on the back, and then you launch up to the Dorito side, and a lot of it you're on the line with Thomas, right?
Yeah, so I mean, I started out as a front player, and just depending on who we had on the team, we were usually picking up the front fast guys who, you could send in like a heat-seeking missile, and I just kind of slowly started to work my way to a position where I could help those front players and, be the guy that's staying alive and helping them get down the field and get some kills, and then I just kind of come in and play cleanup and just fill in the gaps after they, set off the bomb.
So one thing I've noticed is when you're playing home or you're playing just off of it and covering a guy like Travis Thomas who goes into the snake, or some of the new guys you've got, or you're covering Drew, Thomas just kind of goes in like Thomas world.
Right.
He doesn't. Most guys will be like, "All right, I'm going," and you look over and you'll be like, "Thomas," and you're still going. Is there like an ESP thing just because you guys have been playing together so long for a couple years, or?
Well, it kind of goes back to what I said before about being a front player. I understand what he's looking to do, and I know how to help him. So I'm looking at him in a way that I'm basically trying to just support him and get him down the field. And usually we don't really have to, lay it out there and talk about it. I just kind of already know what he's looking to do. And we also, you guys don't really get to see the practices. You just see us at the event where it's more of a polished, finished look. Whereas, the first couple of days on the layout, we might be getting stuff, all wrong. But, you learn from your mistakes, and, we learn from those errors in practice and minimize that at the event.
Right. Well, Deadpool asks, thank you for that. Deadpool asks, what team gives Infamous the most challenging when competing? He said Infamous, by the way.
Well, over the years, we've always had really good and really fun competition between Dynasty. We seem to always meet up with each other at a later stage in the event where, a lot's on the line. And, if you search the internet, you can easily find a good match between us and Dynasty. So I would have to go with Dynasty.
That's a good rivalry to have. If you're going to have somebody, you're playing some tough boys there. Infamous Paintball asks,
What?
Jeez.
When are you going to allow your kids to play?
Well, he's already played Gotcha, and he loves it. I mean, it's a blast.
Literally.
Yeah. As long as you're, got your goggles on and you're around Chad, it's going to be good. But we had a lot of fun playing Gotcha. I think it'll just depend on when I think he's mature enough and can handle, being shot by a 68 caliber paintball. It's the first time I was shot, I welled up with tears and was like, oh my gosh, but it's one of those things where we'll just play it by ear. I don't have a set number. I did about 13 years old, but I would assume he'd probably play a little bit before that just because we're around it so much.
Well, let us know because they've got 10-man teams that'll just take anybody.
For sure.
So
if he's playing 10, he'll be on my team. So.
All right, my team. Dr. Katie says, how do you get your wife to encourage you to golf more? Start playing paintball. I guess she answered her own question. Man, there's some good questions in here. You got anything in, Chad?
No, just people want to troll. But I'm just keeping an eye on that right now. We got Deadpool in the lead right now.
Deadpool's in the lead. Chris Burrow says, Callie, how do you feel winning your first paintball tournament after joining Infamous? He said the word. Come on. Caden, take the keys.
Delicious. I'll take one of those. Yeah.
Gummies.
It was like a huge weight being lifted off your shoulders. Like there's just a lot that goes into it, and it's very hard to do. It was just an incredible feeling, especially being around guys that you've been friends with for a long time and guys that help bring you, and bring you up to that level of the sport. It was a great feeling. I mean, and it never gets old. I can tell you that much.
Right. That's a good one.
Andy Potter's in the house.
What?
Yeah, Potter's in the house.
Whoop whoop.
And, John Rickard wants to know what's new for NXL Atlantic City.
What's new?
Yeah.
Well, obviously this year they added a couple bunkers, but that'll be new for that event. Other than, Well, I guess the newest thing for us would be we picked up a new player, LJ Parrish, from the Midwest area. He's a front player. He'll be complementing Thomas, and also helping keep Thomas alive. So getting him some spins, and he's a really aggressive player that we look to utilize as much as possible.
Cool. Will Whitley asks, does pineapple go on pizza?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
If Harambe were to reincarnate, where would you put him on the field?
The wall.
Okay. Chad, Russ Carroll asks, how do we win the Arabs inflatable seat?
Well, I commented back and said, well, you just have to comment in the interactive chat there, and we will select one at the end of the night.
Nice. Well, keep those...
Or you can invite your friends by clicking the little head with the plus symbol and invite anybody on your friends list. It's
Wait, I
really
can do that?
easy to do. Yeah.
I also want to give it up. Callie, you've been along, you've supported the show, and one of the things I wanted to let you guys know is that Callie and I work together, but we don't really see each other. At Valken Sports, you'll be running by, hi, okay, gotta go. Yep. Even though sometimes we're in the same department, so getting 5 minutes with Callie every week is it's a challenge.
I had 5 minutes with Callie every week.
Hey, listen, whether you get it or you don't, you still get paid. You're an e-celeb, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm getting low on gummies.
Guys and gals, if you would do this for me, if you would just smash the heart button for my friend Kevin and my coworker, we're really, really, really glad you're here, and especially Caden. But you've been a long-time supporter. Is there anything on our show that you want to see? I know you watch from the background. What about like our mod? We've been trying mod and backup mod. How's the mod doing tonight?
Mod's been really clutch. Coming in and really just kind of helping keep the controls in place. So mod's definitely killing it. There's a few things I'd like to see. I would like to get a certain somebody on the show that's just kind of scared to go on the show.
Chicken.
Why
do you think he won't come on?
We scheduled Sunday.
Should we move the show to Sunday?
I guess. There's 10-man a lot on Sundays, and
sometime after 6, though, right?
Right. Caden, grab a marker. You're in. You're playing 10-man now. Anybody can do it. Oh, it's going to be a rough Wednesday at work. You've been a big supporter of the show. Now, we do live this crazy life, and a lot of things, many people don't know what you do at Valken. You actually work for Valken Sports.
This is correct. Yeah, I'm the generic title is like graphic designer, but I do a little bit of everything in the visual area. So
it's the worst title.
Yeah, it's very broad stroke for at least this industry. I do a lot of the social media work. I do a lot of the custom jerseys.
Videography, photography.
The jerseys you design are pretty sick too, dude. I like
Thank
them.
you. Appreciate
a lot.
I take a lot of pride in the jerseys, because I understand what it means to have, your logo and your team feeling good, looking good, playing good. So, I like to really put a lot of thought into it. So, if you get a chance to get one of our Phantom Agility or Agility jerseys custom made, that's what you're getting. You're getting a lot of thought put into it.
Well, and the system we've got set up, and real quick, I'm going to touch on something. I'm going to go a little backwards here to unwind. But the jerseys are custom done. Like the way it's set up is you pay for your jerseys and then you get your time. Because a lot of times these jersey companies are working with people that will never purchase from them. So you've actually bought the time to work with the designer. So once they know you're committed, you're right there doing the whole thing. They can say, oh, we'd like this here. We picked up, Acme sneakers.
Right.
Can you add that? Sure, not a problem. And you get a 3D rendering of your jersey as well.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
and it's all inclusive. So if you'd like to get your team outfitted proper and actually look like a proper team, you can join our Valken VPC Valken Players Choice Program, or you can email sponsorship@valken.com. And they'll work out a deal with you. You can get sent right over and you get to Cali's. Now, backing up, if you were just graphic design, I didn't pick the title, but now that I've heard it, it's the worst description of what you do.
Right.
Because you do whatever it takes. After he's done being Cali Rudulph from Team Infamous. After he's done doing that, he'll grab a camera, he'll start shooting. A lot of the video you see depends on how well the boys are playing that weekend, is how much he's involved in the shooting. But I do like his perspective when I do the editing. Yes, all the custom jersey designs and a lot of the new branding that you see is the media team. So even a lot of our new look has been stuff you've been very integral in. So following trends, and you do a lot of things here. Does that make it easier to be a pro, to work in the industry?
It makes it a lot easier being able to, go to the events, to work as well as play. Obviously, Valken's been great with allowing me to travel and play with Infamous.
He said it.
There we go. But it helps. I think it really helps, show the sport. Being able to play in the game, I can understand a little bit more of what it takes to play in the divisional ranks, and just, in general, if it was somebody who never played paintball before, they might not know what to look for. So
right,
I think it helps.
Well, we also go ahead.
That's all.
Okay. One of the other things we're doing, by the way, one of your best friends is in here, Dilly, Frank Connell, the snowman of Florida.
He's got the best donuts in Florida.
Dilly. So give it up for Mod tonight if you guys can smash the likes. Stephen Ledbetter says party's over, Frank's in the house. Stephen also says A-Train for Pod B 2019. Well, screw you too. David Templeton, how about an interview with a pro paintballer's wife? Infamous has a big family, so does a couple of their other teams. Now, Mr. David Templeton is one of the most fun guys to hang out with and just sit and have kick a couple back after Saturday, getting ready for Sunday, of course. Super guy. If you ever get a chance to meet him. What's up? Frank, Will, Aaron, BGR, Saint Berserker. Holy crap.
Dave is hilarious.
Who?
There's
Dave, yeah.
Aztecs in the house.
Aztec? Oh,
Bane,
right.
Yep. Bane Harlock's in the house. John Rickett.
Guys, thank you all for watching. Just real quick before we kick out of here, I wanted to thank you all for being a big part of this little thing we do. We work hard for you. It takes a day or so to produce these shows. We really appreciate and have grown to this primetime spot and grown the show and been able to give giveaways. So at this time, Chad's going to start thumbing through. Last time we left off, Deadpool was ahead. So Chad, you go thumbing through. I need a troll of the night and I need a winner.
All right.
Try not to make it a...
You want me to actually say what their comment was? Or?
If you don't mind saying it in front of Mr. Caden with his mother standing with the arm's reach,
okay.
I have no problem with it.
Your mother.
All right. His mic's off. Perfect.
I can still hear.
Perfect. Oh, boy.
This is live. All right, now you're...
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It's, I'm just going to go Deadpool.
Okay.
Potter rubs his meat to perfection.
Classic.
Oh, you guys make Wednesday so tough for us. So, achievement unlocked, Troll of the Night, Anthony Deadpool Villanueva from the Reservoir Dogs in Valkencore Northeast. Just message me after the show or message Valkencore, and courtesy of Air Ups, the finest.
Oh,
What?
Smoking Joe's in the house.
Nice, Smoking Joe, the owner of Sherwood Forest Paintball. Now, if you get a chance, have you ever played there, Kevin?
Joe Alberts.
I got it.
Play where at?
Hold on a second, Chad. Take a pill. Kevin? Sorry about that. You're a great friend of mine. I don't mean to talk to you disrespectfully, but have you ever played Sherwood Forest?
I have not.
Put on your list. It's a nice field.
Where is it at?
It's about 15 minutes from Black's Camp.
Oh,
At the bottom of
let's do a double header.
the Lake Michigan, the bottom of Lake Michigan is like megaplexes of paintball.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That one will remind you why you play. Miss Candace is in here. Looks like everybody's in here.
Yeah. A lot of Valken family in here tonight.
Now, Callista says the Troll of the Night is Caden. And I got to tell you, when Mr. Caden jumps in, he does run things. Cheddar's in here. Man, this is awesome.
I saw ask what my favorite gun was, and I actually have it right here.
There were a lot of questions. I'm sorry if we didn't get to them. Ooh, that is.
That is a sexy gun.
I don't know if you can see it that well.
Yeah, the infamous CS2.
My CS2, yeah.
Man.
It's amazing. These guns, I'm just thoroughly impressed with how you can just pull it out of the box and it works. I mean, you don't have to do a lot to take care of it, which everybody jokes pro paintball players don't take care of their equipment. I like to think I do, but I can at least tell you that, you pull it out of the box and it works. So shout out to Planet Eclipse for hooking us up.
Yeah, shout out your sponsors while we're here. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Valken with the paint. I mean, it's amazing. Every event, I can't believe, it's such a pleasure to shoot tournament paintball or tournament paint at the events with Valken. And I don't know what he's doing. So obviously we got a couple of new sponsors this year. We have Push Paintball with the goggles, which I love. I mean, you can communicate and breathe, and you don't feel like you have a fishbowl over your head. We have HK for some soft goods and loaders. We got Nike giving us cleats and some apparel, and I mean, obviously they're huge. Getting them in the sport is awesome.
Right.
Who else? We got
First Strike.
The First Strike tanks. I mean, they're super lightweight. If you pick up an older tank and you try to use it after using one of these, you notice, how big the difference is.
I rock the 48-45.
Say what?
I said I rock the 48-45 First Strike.
I used to do that until I had to shoot like 12 pods. So.
Can I have the 100, please?
Yeah, right. I mean, it's crazy.
I don't shoot left, and I only use 5 pods.
Well, I mean, we all used to use smaller tanks when we were, trying to go far and didn't want to carry, a big, heavy 88 tank. But like I said, with these tanks being so light nowadays, it's almost silly not to use an 88. I mean, even if you're not shooting as much paint as me in one point, you don't have to fill up as often. So that's also a plus. But other than that, who else do we have?
Foundation.
We have Foundation. We have
Hirobu Gummies.
MVP, which is a paintball app that you should go check out. It's pretty cool. Just look it up on Facebook or online. But I think that's it.
That's awesome. Well, as a professional, you gotta wear the uniform of the job you want, not the one you have, if you have the job, you better dress like you want it because there's somebody else that will. You can get all your custom jerseys done. You might even be lucky enough and get a little note from Cali when they're all done. Hey, this was pretty cool or something. You can say, I had my jerseys done by Kevin Cali Rudolph. Is there any significance? A couple last questions that were good. Any significance to the number 7?
It's just a number that I've had since growing up. I've tried to keep it on my jersey is just a lucky number for me. I see it all over the place. It's kind of strange. So
interesting.
About it.
Hold on, this was a good one. Have you ever played in a paintball tank? That's Michael Copeland.
No. But I have taken out many of tanks.
Wow, you're a tank killer?
Yes.
I've never taken one out. I can run up and touch them, but they go, you have to have a card and a bomb and a satchel charge and a wing nut. And I'm like, somebody.
If you're shooting back at me, I'm shooting back at you.
Nice. Yeah, I have a rough time paying for paint and then have somebody that turned their lawnmower into a Panzer take me out. I'm like, it just hurt. It hurts my soul. Really.
Some of the best memories I have playing paintball was actually with Travis, and we were dodging tanks left and right up at Lone Wolf. Or no, actually it was at Hell Survivors.
Oh yeah.
Pretty sweet. But yeah, I mean it's it's just another element to the game that if you can have fun playing paintball and you're playing in a tank, then more power to you.
Dylan's brother wants that camo infamous jersey in the back. I believe the one from, yes, that is the one from Atlantic City last year, but in adult size. He wants it in adult size. What if somebody wanted one of those?
They would have to contact me, but I saw someone say, that these jerseys look like they've never been worn. Well, most of them have been worn, but I like to keep at least one of each jersey design that we get. So these are some of my favorites. They're all, except for one, they're all Phantom Agility jerseys, which I just love because they're so lightweight. We're not trying to get padded up or anything. We just want something lightweight and breathable. So, it's almost like you're not even wearing a jersey except for, for your forearms when you're diving. It helps.
Yeah, we got them on the media team, and it's nice. It's nice. Now, granted, I will make a confession right here. I was asking for you to design media jerseys, and it just seemed like out of your realm. So I did purposefully rip the sleeves crudely off of a hoodie, an orange hoodie, and with marker. Yeah.
He knows how to push my buttons, and definitely writing with a Sharpie on the back of a yellow cut-off sleeve hoodie.
Orange,
No,
so you
orange.
couldn't.
He looks like he's going hunting.
It looked like he was doing something that wasn't
robbing
media for us.
robbing a construction site. But one of Callie's, we always say in the media team, everything kind of has to just be bounced. If you can, just bounce things off of Callie because his finish is good. Your finish is great, and it's got to be just the right line and the right font and the right size, and it's got there's a precise yet flow, if that makes sense. There's a precise flow and a good finish. And he's like, I don't really want to. So I wrote it on, and just every day he's like, can you take that off? No, it's all I got. So one day, our new media jerseys.
Next thing you know, we got brand new media jerseys.
Oh, gee, thanks. I can get rid of this thing. And I still kept it. My wife was like, why does that exist? And I said, because if I ever need to get Callie's, if he tells me no again, it's my leverage. It'll drive him nuts. Caden, I want to thank you for being here and joining us on the show. I know we're pushing bedtime, but thank you so much for sharing your dad with us.
Today was the first.
I'll send you a bag this size.
Oh, sweet.
All right.
Callista said we have to send you some gummies, so on behalf
I'll
of
send you some gummies.
It's the first day of what?
It's okay that it's past bedtime because he finished kindergarten today.
What?
So it's official summer. Official
Congrats.
Everybody, I want now. Watch the screen. Watch the screen, Caden. You're gonna see
all the hearts.
You're gonna see a bunch of likes and hearts. Then all of them.
If I see one angry face, I'm gonna get angry.
No, we know it's Evan.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you see all those thummies and the blue thumbs and the red hearts, those are all for you graduating kindergarten, bud. That's a huge step.
Holy cow! We just peaked. We just hit our peak viewers.
Yeah.
Just in that section alone.
Boom.
Heck yeah.
There you go, buddy.
Well, we hope we're around when you get to play with your daddy. What's that?
Thank you, everybody.
You're welcome. You're welcome. We're so glad that you come here. We do this for you and the players, and we hope we're still doing this, and we get to feature your first day of paintball or your first pro game, because I'm living proof that your dreams can come true. Because I'm living them. I'm having a lot of fun. I love who I work with. Kevin, thank you very much for spending your evening with us.
Thank you.
If they can find out more about you, you can follow him at Kevin Rudulph on Instagram. And where else can we find you? Infamous Paintball.
Yep.
Hold on a second. Yeah. Where else?
I think back up my left.
I'm on all the social media platforms, just Kevin Rudolph, and it's with two U's. So.
Yep. I think we typed it back up in here. If you can't watch this or you caught the end of this, make sure you can watch this back ad-free in full glorious high definition, complete with all the lag. I mean, we're going to give you the full live experience.
Full experience.
Full experience. On youtube.com/Valken video. It's ad-free, family-friendly, even Caden and his friends can watch it. It's all clean. That's how we think we're doing our part to grow paintball, because you can show it to anybody and we try to make it look fun. Chad, anything else you got for the night? Ooh, tell them how to join the Valken Corps.
Oh, yeah. You can check us out at valkencore.com on the old internet, or you can check us out on Facebook at Valken Corps.
Nice.
/Facebook.
Well, it's always fun to be part of the largest social network in paintball. That's what the Valken Corps is. It is free to join and connect with other people in your region. You can actually connect. We'll jump over here and show you the Facebook pages that are out there for your regions, that shows you what's happening in your region and where to go. And all you have to do is share. Just share your events. Quit being greedy, right?
Yeah, and one more thing. If you're already a part of these groups and you already have a nice little network of paintball buddies, think about the last time you brought someone new out to play. And just grab somebody and get them out there and play some paintball. It'll help grow the sport tremendously.
Here's a perfect example of what Callie just said. Chad, who brought you to the game?
Who brought me to the game? My buddy Mike.
Okay. Callie's buddy Steve brought him to the game. My brother invited me to go play paintball and introduced me to people I'd never met, his friends, in the game. Pretty much the same as everybody got there. Now, you're the highest paid E-celeb in the game, Chad. Kevin.
I know.
Kevin.
There's only so many gummy bears I can eat.
Plays for Infamous. And as a pro paintballer. And I went from social media into the industry and host the largest viewed, most interactive, biggest budget paintball show for you. So
Jamie Lindsay says Valken Corps region banners, please. I think we might be able to work on that.
Yeah, we can work on it. Also, we added something new, just wanted to touch on before we kick off, custom t-shirts. We're going to be talking about custom t-shirts. If your team wants to get away from silk screening and things like that, we have full color capabilities. If you paid attention and kind of seen the NXL Dallas t-shirts or some of the special event t-shirts, we can do that for your team with a very quick turnaround. So, and a very, very good price point. If you need those for your events, your fields, or anything else, you can contact us. Just call us up on our main line from Valken.com or reach out to sponsorship at Valken.com. Kaiju from the Valken Debrief will bring Callie to an airsoft game. Whoa, whoa.
Whoa. What?
Do we need to have another show and have a talk?
Now we're good.
Okay, we're good. Okay. Just I mean, hey, you'd check me out, right? You'd hold that down. Ben B. Crane from Valken Nat Factory says, what's your favorite cereal?
My favorite cereal? Oof. I'm going to have to go with Trix.
He says wrong answer, Kicks. So on that, thanks for having
that man.
Bye, Ben.
So much Kicks.
Bye, Ben.
I had to put sugar on that cereal.
Congratulations, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us and just being a part of the little part of the big thing we do here. It's just, let me rephrase that. A big part of the little thing we do. This would not be the same without you. We're glad. We're here every Tuesday night, 9 o'clock Eastern time. So from Bentonville, Arkansas, Callie Rudolph signing off. From Valken Studio 616 in Grand Rapids, Michigan, Chad Carter signing off.
Oh, great. Now they're going to be stalking me. What?
Listen, you can call it Beverly Hills, whatever you want. And from Valken Studio 220 here in Muscle Shoals, Alabama, the boys and I are going to do it off. We always take them out the same way we brought them in, so we'll warm them up. I don't know if you've ever been awake this long, Caden. You ready? Do you know what we do? And if not, it's okay. Ready?
Warm it up.
Warm it up. I'm ready. Until next time, V's up, target down, whatever it takes.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world.
Is this real life?
Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
First of all, very few people listen to your radio show. That's the good news. Which happens to be true. Check out the ratings.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
And my orders are to weed out all non-hackers who do not pack the gear to serve in my beloved soul.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
I'm gonna make him an offer again with you.
Give me a go, no-go for launch.
Do it live! Do it live! I can already and we'll do it